London Anglers Association Bures. I'm out on the point. I just had an indication. I don't know if you heard that. Um, got my rods out. I've put about 12, 14 balls of ground bait out, quite big balls as well. Just a little bit bigger than a tangerine. There's a lot of fish in here. I haven't fished it for probably 6 years. This is one of my favourite swims on the point. I also like the swim directly opposite, next to that little strip of islands. I don't know if you can see them over there, where the water has been when the Suffolk Stour had flooded and this place was inaccessible. There's been a few tench coming out. There's been a few carp coming out, so I'm optimistic. I've had a couple of indications, and I've only had my rods out 15 minutes. So, unlike Glemsford the other day, I'm a lot more hopeful. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed Glemsford. It was a challenge, and I managed to catch one fish, so I was happy with that. I will go back to Glemsford. I think I'm going to wait till the lily pads have come up to the surface and pick my areas a bit more carefully than I did the other day. I think I made a couple of mistakes. Anyway, put a lot of pellet, a lot of 2 and 4 mil pellet, fish meal pellet, trout pellet. I've put some not essential cell pellets out, and some crushed up cell boilies, and some crushed up tutti frutti boilies. I've gone with my conventional, which I use quite a lot, butterfly rig for the tutti frutti. I'll show you that bit later, but basically it's a bottom bait facing the flat side towards the hook, then a pellet, a fish meal pellet, and then a bit of pop up with the flat side facing away from the hook. So it looks like a butterfly. Well, it does to me anyway. That works really well for tench, and I've had 2 of the indications on that, and I've had 1 indication on a cell boilie, so 15 mil. So I'm optimistic. My primary target's tench, but I undoubtedly, if the fish are feeding and they're feeding well, I'm here for 2 nights. I expect to catch a carp or 2. So, as you can see, it's absolutely flat calm, although I don't think it's going to be so flat calm tomorrow. 40 plus mile an hour winds predicted from lunchtime onwards. Fortunately, I'm on a sheltered spot. Well, at least I think I'm sheltered, but 40 mile an hour winds, who knows? So I'll get back to you as and when and if I catch something, and talk you through what I've used and how I've managed to snare the fish. Cheers, guys. This is my ground bait mix for this session. 48 hours. There's a lot of fish in here, he says, and then I'll blank. There's a lot of fish in here. A lot of rudd, a lot of tench, and a lot of carp. So I'm going to go with quite a bit. So I'm going to start off with some 4.5 mil trout meal pellet, and I'm going to use half of that lot. As you can hear it going in. Then I've got some of my little favourite micro pellet, game fish meal. I'm going to use half of those. Then I've got some cell pellet, some 4 mil. I'm going to use the last of those that I've got. And then I've got some back on this bait tech fish meal pellet, 2 mil. I'm going to put quite a lot in there, about 8 ounces or so. It's going to go in. Then I'm going to put some black crumb, the old favourite. Match the bottom. It's very dark in here, very silty. That was probably about 1/3 of a bag. Then some of my bloodworm pellet. I'm going to put the last of that in, and I've got another bag of it somewhere. Just get that, along with a few other things in here. So some more of that bloodworm pellet. A pair of scissors, rather than blunting my teeth. I'll put quite a bit of this in because it's got quite a lot in it. A lot of protein, lots of particles, bits of bloodworm pellet, bloodworm ground bait. Then I'm going to put, got some hemp here. I'm going to dosh the whole lot in. This was cooked yesterday. I like to cook it at the earliest the day before, but I still freeze it. The reason I do that is because it goes off really quickly, and if it starts going sort of slightly, even slightly rancid and don't smell like that hemp flavour that we all smell, that we all love, and our other halves are not so keen on. So there's a pint there, that whole lot's going to go in. I'm going to start off with about a dozen or so balls. I'm going to crush some boilies up. I've got some shelf life boilies here, 15 mil. I'm going to crush some of them up. They're going to go in, and I'm going to put the balls out, get my rods out, and then I'll get back to you. Dark, first fish of the session, lovely common. Just tipped the scales, an ounce short of 14 pound. Nice, beautiful condition, absolutely immaculate. I'm not sure if it's one of the turning around so you can see the other side. One of the original fish. Not sure that it is. Its dorsal's not that long, so might be a stockfish. Either way, absolutely beautiful condition. Mouth is perfect, so it's not had many hooks in it. Let's get it back, see what's out there. That came on the cell boilie, by the way, so happy days. Second fish of the second session, up past 10, just £10 3 ounces. Really put up a scrap. Again, absolutely immaculate condition. I don't think these fish are caught very often. Mouth's beautiful, every aspect of it. Other sides as well, equally as pristine condition. Real scrap. Think I might be in for a busy night. Let's get back, see what else is out there. Hopefully I'll get a tench sooner rather than later. o'clock in the morning. Got a bit windy, 40 mile an hour winds, but it's alright where I am. Nice and sheltered. Rod tore off, and this little beauty came to the net eventually. Little tiny tear in its dorsal, but absolutely beautiful fish. Just over £18, so nice solid thick set fish. Show you the other side of it. Little orange mark on its side, which is a natural thing rather than a distinguishing mark. Somewhere I saw it. Let's get it back, maybe get a little bit of sleep, see if I can get another one. 6 in the morning, best fish of the session. Another common, full fish, absolutely beautiful. £22 7, lovely condition, both sides. A little bit of a mark on that side, but yeah, good nick, lovely fish, beautiful. Let's get it back, see what else is out there. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. I've just put another 6 balls out. You can see, just had that little baby tench, probably about £2. So happy with that. It's a tench. It's still only April, so onwards and upwards. 12, bit of a weight. Another tench. Different colour fish. This one darker. Don't know whether it's one of the older original stock. Only about 2.5, £3, I guess. Another split in its tail there, but nice to be able to catch during the day. Although it's a bit of a weight, and as you can see, it's got a bit windy. Let's get it back. 1:30, not long after I had the tench. Got this lovely £18 7. A little bit of a mark on one side, not sure. Similarly on the other side as well. Don't know whether it might be cormorant damage. Lovely fish though, really put up a scrap. Been perfect. Let's get it back. A few minutes after the tench, interestingly on the pellet, after me saying not many, this lovely carp, another common, 7th fish of the session. Nice thick solid fish, immaculate condition. Let's get it back, see what else is out there. 1:45 to midnight, just to complete the hat trick of series. Smallish bream, guess about £5. Not bad nick, but a couple of sores here and there. Just got signs of it spawning antlers, so presumably there's others out there. Let's get it back and see what else is out there. We'll see. Absolutely like a mill pond. Beautiful. First light. It was cold last night. Reminded me it was April. Went down to, according to my temperature gauge, 1 Celsius. Absolutely bitter, and it was quite slow during the night. But I'm rather optimistic. First light, I'll get a couple more. I'm not sure whether you can see in the video or not, but for those of you who like the roach and rudd, they're topping everywhere, and there's some decent ones among them as well. Been non-stop since first light. Didn't see them yesterday because it was so windy, but definitely there this morning. So 8 o'clock on the second morning, and just had the best tench of the session. Just about £5, just a tad over I reckon, maybe 5 1/4. Lovely fish, good condition, been caught a few times I think by its bottom lip, a few of them like that. I don't know whether it's something in their breeding, but I rather suspect it's people unhooking not very well. Let's get it back. Got a couple of hours yet before I go, see what happens. As you can see, beautiful day, unlike the previous 2 days and nights, wind and rain. Although to be fair, last night was very clear. As a result, it was bitterly cold, went down to 1 Celsius. But odd as well. Carp and tench the first night, caught carp and tench during the day yesterday. Last night during the night is all I had was tench and bream. I only had 2 bream, one about 5, one about 7. But I had this morning at 8 o'clock my best tench, just a tad over £5, so I was pleased with that. There's far bigger tench in here, so brilliant session overall, really enjoyed it. If you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And a few of my tricks that I use in my book, Fish No Two Things, available on Amazon, cheaper than a cup of coffee. Cheers guys, see you soon.